A Mexican helicopter went over the border, shot at Border Patrol agents, and then goes back. You know what? I got a town hall article on this, and I'm going to read you a little bit about it. Okay. According to the local news report from KVOA News 4 out of Tucson, Arizona, at least one Mexican military helicopter crossed into the United States early Thursday morning, shot at Border Patrol agents using lethal force, and flew back to Mexico. One helicopter was back on the ground in Mexico, and an apology was issued. The incident occurred after midnight before 6 a.m. Helicopter flew into U.S. and fired upon two U.S. Border Patrol agents. The incident occurred west of San Miguel Gate on the Tohono, somewhere I can't pronounce, Indian Nation, reservation. Border Patrol Tucson Sector President Art Del Cudo told KVOA in News 4 statement that the agents were unharmed, that the helicopter went back to Mexico, and that the Mexican government contacted the U.S. authorities and apologized for the incident. Now, what could be happening here? Now, it could be that, they thought that the Border Patrol agents were illegals. Jumping out and, maybe they wanted to help and shoot at some illegals. Wanted to cross into the United States. Doubt it, though. Seeing as though I keep hearing about Mexican military walking up into the border. I keep hearing about this. Mexican military on U.S. soil. Why do I keep hearing about this? And now we got an official report saying that they were shooting at Border Patrol agents. Now, do I think it's because the Mexican government's corrupt? Could be a mixture of things. Now, I've met several associates at Job Corps of Mexican cartels. They're not stupid gangbangers who just want to clack a fucking gun at the side like this and shoot you at blank point range because of how they got their gun angled like a dumbass. They're gonna miss. No. The mass majority, even the tattooed Mexican gangs that you see, are actually well educated in their craft. They're professionals 90% of the time. I don't doubt that members of Mexican cartels got into the military and started utilizing the military service of Mexico in order to transport drugs back and forth. I don't doubt that in the least bit. I don't. I'm not going to blame the entire Mexican government because of the acts of a couple of dumbasses, even though I hear all the time of Mexican army being spotted in the southwest. But immediately after reading this and hearing about this earlier today, my first thought was Atzlan. Do you know who Atzlan is? You know, these the guys like La Raza and Mecha, the racists, the Hispanic racists that you always hear about, who scream everything that a white man does is racist, but then when they do something blatantly racist, you never hear about it. These guys want to take every state from Texas all the way out to California within a line of two, just pretty much everything that from the top border of California back down to Texas. And want to turn that into their own mystery land by the name of Atzlan. So, I don't know why it made me think of that. I think, however, that this should be looked at as an act of war. And that because Mexico has done so terrible when it comes to controlling the drug problem, that the government can no longer be trusted with what's going on there at all. Look at the place. Mexico went from a second world country to in its entirety to be a slum as a result of the drug war. The economy's shit. And the only way for so many people to make money down there is to work within the drug gangs. Or do something with tourists. So, I feel sorry for Mexico, but I don't think the government can be trusted with this. As such, I believe that we should do something that we haven't done at all. I think we should finally end the drug war by actually doing something about the cartels. We can start by taking away their main source of profit, by legalizing every controlled substance known to man. It may sound terrible at first, but then you're going to have so many people addicted. And you know what? There's going to be a lot of people who want to try that and go to parties and shit like that just to see what it's like now that they don't have to worry about getting in trouble for it. But if you get attached to that shit and you burn out and die, it's called natural selection. It's a regrettable thing and it's terrible, but no one's going to learn unless they see somebody else die by the example of this. They won't. They won't. And as such, it's a stupid thing. It's dumb. This even happened. That we still are fighting the drug war even though I can walk literally 4 houses down in any direction and find a drug dealer here in my small podunk town. Yeah. I'd have to say the drug war is pretty much lost. The drug war, we lost that worse than we lost Vietnam. Oh God. It's ridiculous that even this had to happen. And like I said before, I've heard about this several times. Just Google Mexican army found in Arizona, in Texas, crossing the border. I hear a lot about Mexican police and military going across the border and driving around and shit. But I'm really done with this. I have nothing else to say. I want to know what you guys have to say about this. Like, share, subscribe. Also, I have a Twitter account. Follow me on Twitter if you got one. Have a nice day.